This is not the Beijing you know. Sorry for bother. Where are you from?
Germany.
France.
Amsterdam.
When did you arrive in Beijing?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, just your first day. You read in the Hutong area already?
Yes, been to Hutong area with the bike.
How many days you will stay here?
2 days more.
2 days. Then where is your next station? Still in China or fly back?
We go to
Shanghai.
Shichahai.
France. Oh, very romantic country. I've heard of it. So is this first day you in Beijing?
Yes.
Can you share something to our camera?
Les gens sont très sympas. La ville est... agréable. Ouais, c'est super agréable. C'est sympa. C'est beaucoup plus calme que je le pensais. Et,
Je pensais qu'il allait y avoir beaucoup de monde.
Voilà. Et puis il y a de la richesse culturelle qui est super, quoi. C'est magnifique.
Okay, thank you. But I don't understand French, but I think it's very good. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, enjoy your time here. Enjoy time here. Yeah, now I am on the Drum Tower and Bell Tower Square. Here is the center of a Hutong area. In the morning, you can see the people do sports here, playing Tai Chi and badminton. Also, you can see the yoga. Later, you will see more different kind of sports here. Also, I am a Tai Chi player, so please follow me, have a look at how they do the daily exercise by the Chinese traditional martial arts. Yeah, the building behind me is very famous in China and in Beijing. We call it Drum Tower. And in front of me, that's the Bell Tower. It's a couple. Bell Tower and the Drum Tower, the functions is for report the time in the ancient time because they have no clock. So we report time, and in the ancient time, you know, the city was very quiet, and without the vehicle noisy, it can be heard at 10 kilometers away. This is one popular sport for Chinese people, no matter what's the age, elder person or young kids. We all like to play that. We call the Chinese name is 毽子. It's made of the bottom is a rubber and upper part is the feathers, most from the rooster. You can kick it, one person can make it. Or two person, you can play a game just like play a soccer on the sand, on the beach.
I thought it would be a museum, but it's alive. That moment when the drum tower bell rang.
When was it first built? It was built in the Yuan dynasty. Mongolian people set capital in Beijing. Then they built the Bell Tower and Drum Tower. So different dynasties, they do some repair and they renovated it many times. So what we can see now was built in the Qing dynasty. Around this area is a famous Hutong area. So now please follow me. I will show you more details and mysterious area of the Hutong. Yeah, here's a small square behind the Bell Tower, and you can see some instruments also for the morning exercise. Local people can come here, do this. There's all of that offered by the government. Yeah. On my right side, it's a small shop, but now it's very famous. It's an influencer shop. Why? Because now most shop or supermarket or mall are private. It not belongs to the government, but this one still belongs to the government, same as 40 years ago. When you get in, you can see the decoration like 40 years ago. Last time, one of my friend who from Switzerland, she was belong to Soviet Union. When she get in, she said, "Oh, it looks like the Soviet Union style." It's very interesting. Okay, now please follow me to have a look. Okay, let's get in. This character means country. You see, it's a square. Inside, another character in Chinese means jade. Jade in a square, it means a country. That's like a wall protect a treasure. It's a country, that means running or doing business, belong to the country. So this, how to say, command directly by the government. Okay, let's have a look. We still hang the Chairman Mao's picture here, and some decoration, you see that? You see the paper is very old. I think they posted it here at least 35 years ago. Cigarettes. So this store be famous of sell the sesame paste. Sesame paste, also we call it 2-8 sauce or paste, because it mixed 20% peanut paste, 80% sesame paste, and it most used for the hot pot. When they eat hot pot, they need that. The local people can take a jar from their home, come here, take it out to home. They don't need a plastic bag. Yeah, we all don't use cash anymore now. But yeah, sometimes we use cash. We still use cash, but not very often. Most time I don't have cash with me. Yes, here's a very tranquil area, what we call it a Hutong. Hutong means alleyway, and here's for the local Beijing people to live. Not only local people, I think it's for the last generation people, they prefer here. And here have more than 1,000 years history since the Yuan dynasty, the Ming and Qing dynasties. Even now, I mentioned the elder generation people like here much better than the high apartments. We can keep moving forward to see more interesting stuff here. It's a big yard, but we cannot get in. It's a private. We call it quadrangle courtyard. And you can see the bamboo here. It's a little bit shabby and a mess, but it's one part of the real local Beijing and original outlooking. And normally, I always see a barber do the hair cutting over there, and they don't allow other person take photo when they do the hair cutting. And you can see the board here. Yeah, that's the name of this Hutong. It means each Hutong has their own name. You can see that there has 4 beams on the top. It has some special meaning, represent status of this owner. Yeah, have a look. It's one piece of a broken stone or rock, but if I bring it to the antique market, I can sell it, get some money back, because it's one part of the history. The real function is for firm the door frame, but it also has some special meaning to represent status, also the character of this owner. Later, I will tell you more. Okay, follow me, I will show you the next one, because here you can see 2 different kinds stone. The next one. Yeah, here is a public toilet. You can see so many public toilets in the Hutong area. What's the reason? Because 80% family have no private toilet because it's a huge construction to do the drain system for them. So you can never feel to find a public toilet here. You see, here's small shop for sell the vegetables and the fruits. The people around here, they don't have to go to the big supermarket. They can get their vegetables for cook from here. So behind me is a protected part of the government. They refuse to visit, and it's taken over by the government because it belonged to one celebrity who was the father of Chairman Mao. Do you know Chairman Mao, the founder of People's Republic of China? So normally you can see they open the gate at the southeast corner. That's one part of the feng shui of Chinese traditional philosophy, feng shui theory. Yeah, that's the rectangular shape. Yeah, cube shape. Inkstone I mentioned. It represents the owner was a civil official. I think it must cost a lot of money to buy this kind of a courtyard 100 years ago. Yeah, some story happened here with Chairman Mao when he came to Beijing when he was only 27 years old. He worked in Peking University as a librarian. He was lived here. Also, he met his first wife here. Then so many stories happened. So you should come here to know more interesting story. Yeah, here behind me is a hospital, but it's different from the common hospital. We call it a Chinese medicine hospital. Why we give this name? Because the mainly doctor use the Chinese traditional way to cure the illness person. They use the Chinese traditional medicine, herb, also the cupping and other style things you may know it before. So the name of this hospital is a Drum Tower Chinese medicine style hospital. That's the Chinese name. And in China, no matter for the elder generation or for my generation, so they're always some part of people, they don't believe in the traditional Chinese medicine. But I always see some people from abroad, from Africa, America, Argentina or somewhere, they are fond of the Chinese medicine. They come to here to learn the theory, to study at a university. They want to learn it, acquire it, then bring it back to their country. So in China, there's a very interesting phenomenon. If someone got a very serious illness, maybe a cancer, lung cancer, or kidney cancer or something, they get a very bad result from the Western style system doctor. Is that, oh, I have no other way to cure you. Please go home, something. They have no other way to cure them. Then finally, it's like, oh, let's try the Chinese traditional medicine. I've watched some video introduced by the patient who was cured, who was cured by the doctor from this hospital, and it was announced by another doctor belonging to the Western healthy system. They said there's no way to cure your disease, but finally he got cured here. That's very mysterious and interesting. For me, I'm a follower of the Chinese traditional medicine because, you know, I practice Tai Chi. This belongs to Taoism. It's a local religion, and the Chinese medicine have deep relationship with the Taoism, the yin-yang balance. So I'm a lover of the Chinese medicine. How about you? If you like it, you should come to China to know more details about it. think she's the owner. She told us here renovated again is not as what I described. Yeah, have a cup of tea. 是吗？谢谢。
做的一款铁观音。
哦，铁观音，乌龙 tea。Oh, very nice. Yeah, I thought it's a new decoration hotel, but the owner told me this beam, this wooden belongs to Qing Dynasty. It's already 100 years old. That's really amazing. And you see this bamboo. Oh, like a Chengdu, the hometown panda. Yeah, we walked around 25 minutes to reach to here and see where we were. That one, Drum Tower. Delicious. I just picked a grape from here. You see? Now we are standing on the roof of a hotel, but you can see all the roof of the courtyard. Most building, I think, in ancient time, 100% Hutong area's first floor, they are not allowed to build high building even after the founding of People's Republic of China. So the government don't allow the local people to build a high building, just to keep it in the original outlet. Yeah, we are back to the tea house now. Oh yeah, also the lobby. This must be an ordinary gate, ordinary house, and you see the narrow. It's very narrow inside. Before, I think before here also have a complete courtyard, but it was shared by different generations of people. And during the Cultural Revolution, some people come from the outside of Beijing. They share the house with the former owner. So now, yeah, it's complicated and it's mess. That's why the independent courtyard is so expensive and precious now. Yes, we've seen so many courtyard gates. Not each house, not every family can build a gate at this scale. It really means this family are rich or the owner are high-ranking officials. So this Hutong name is North Official House Hutong. It means in the Qing Dynasty, more than 100 years ago, everyone lived in this Hutong are officials. The difference is some is civil official, some is military official. If you can see such skilled gates, you can see, you can understand the owners must be a high-ranking officials, because you see we enter that house, it only have a small doors. Now I will get in a local people's house. It's a courtyard, but not perfect, but is I think the 90% perfect. Come in, have a look. I will introduce some feng shui theory. This house included. You know, Chinese people care about the feng shui very much. No matter they build a forbidden city or they build a smaller common people's house, they all make the construction according to the feng shui theory. First, such as the gate always located at the southeast. That's the best place for the good air, the positive air in the air. In Chinese is qi. We care about it a lot. It represents this location can attract more positive qi. And normally, you get in the door, you cannot see the yard directly. They always build a screen there. It's for block the bad or negative air outside. Don't allow it to get in directly. It will bring some harmful for the harmonious environment inside your yard. Yeah, that's a very important design. Okay, let's get in. That's what I mentioned is a screen. It's a screen wall. They always post a letter just like this. You can see that, that means happiness. This happiness have different meanings, represent 5 assets. Yeah. Come in, have a look. Oh, that's a very precious courtyard. Yeah, this yard, 3 generations people lived here and living here now. North house normally for the parents, for the adults' parents, and east part, that is for the first son or son. If they have only son, the son live there. This one's for the daughter or for the second son. So this line of a horse house normally is for the servant, for the male servant. Normally here has a wall and have the second gate. They are not allowed to get in without permission. So where their daughter live, just behind the main house, living room, behind the living room. If you want to know that better, you should come to here, have a look, because in the different season you can see the different views of the courtyard. Hello, now we are going to get in this building, Drum Tower. Yes, not Trump Tower, Drum Tower, but it's very similar pronunciation. We will see some map of Beijing and how it works in the ancient time. Okay, follow me. Yeah, you can see 3 doors or gates here. Before, it's not only the door for this building, it's a tunnel for the road to go across. The rickshaw and a horse can go across this tunnel. In ancient time, 100 years ago, because I saw a photo took in 1900 to show these 3 tunnel was used at that time. Okay, now let's get into this exhibition hall. Here, this is a game. We can see there have 3 different kind of materials of the beam, of the wooden beam. They use different kind of materials of the wooden to beat it. It can pronounce different, can produce different sounds. Okay, come here. This is the map of Beijing in the Qing dynasty. Oh my God, it's very good, very nice. You see, it's composed by 2 parts. One is the square, and the other one's a rectangle. That one square is we call it inner city. The rectangle one is the outer city. So in the Qing dynasty, the Manchu was the ruler. They only allow Manchu people live inside. It means at night they close the door of the city. Only Manchu inside. Other people like Han people, they have to walk out of the city. So for the upper part, the square, the boundary, they had the city wall. The city wall was 24 kilometers long, but it's really a pity. We lost the wall. They demolished it in 1950s. Today's location, they built a second ring road surround the Beijing. Second ring road. Okay, we have a 7th ring road in Beijing. You can imagine how big the Beijing is now. Okay, now we are going to get up to the drum tower. So the bell tower and drum tower was the end of the central axis of Beijing. So when we get on, we can see a very magnificent view of the inner city inside the second ring road. Okay, let's go, follow me.
吓死我了，小兰。
It's really steep and high, but it's okay for me. Okay. Oh my God.
北海看到，北海白塔。
哦，北海白塔。
You see, this road, the city built symmetrically according the central axis, 50-50. And you cannot see even no one high building inside the second ring road. Over there, you can see a pavilion on the top of the hill. That hill just behind the Forbidden City. And over there is a white pagoda. It's a park. We call it Beihai Park, North Sea Park.
熟悉的地方依然安详，岁月不改它模样。
Here, inside the building, have 25 drums, but it's a replica. And over there, they have an original one. It belongs to the Qing dynasty, at least 100 years ago, but it was broken by the invader. The government preserved it for education, the next generation. Don't forget the history. And now it's going to have a performance of beat drumming.
Ask us to book this master class.
Yeah, it's a lunch time now. If now you're in Beijing, I will highly recommend you this food. This is one of the top 3 famous and popular foods of local Beijing. So this one, we call it 栀子 roast meat. But normally they eat mutton, sheep, or beef. And this one created by the Manchu people. Manchu is one minority of China. China have 55 minorities. Manchu was the ruler of the Qing dynasty, which is the last feudalism dynasty of China. Also, yeah, created by the Manchu and was popular in the whole China and even now. So this one is a famous brand of this food. This brand founded in 1900. 125 years ago. It's a really long history. So what's the difference between the ordinary barbecue and this one? So this one, we use a special tool made of iron. And before we eat the mutton, we will slice it in a very thin piece and pickle it before we eat. So that's the secret why it tastes so good. Okay, now we can get in and have a look. Here's a very busy restaurant. But this restaurant, different from others, is located at a very popular area beside us is the Drum Tower, and this one be famous of the snacks. And many celebrities came to this restaurant for lunch or dinner. So the most famous one, I think, is former U.S. President Joe Biden. He was here. You can find this video on website. Yeah, that's what I talk about. So here I have the dumplings, steamed dumpling, and a spring roll. And this one, have a look. That's the stomach of the goat or sheep. Also, it's very popular. Yeah. Which one do you want? We can order some. And this owner have a studio because he's a paper cutting maker. Paper cutting is one of the most important handcraft skill of Chinese people, such as the writing brush, calligraphy, and then paper cutting. Okay, let's get in and have a look of the paper cutting.
They say Hutongs are despairing. We say they are involving with us.
Oh, it's really complicated. Need a skillful paper cutting maker. It needs a lot of patience.
Will you be part of the next chapter?